All right, we are back live. We are back live. I had to take a pause for the calls, and these young gentlemen were catching me as I was getting up to catch my breath, and they were like, "Hey, I'd love to be on your show." And I was like, "Can I go pee first?" Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with Junkhead Jane. Junkhead Jane. They done brought me a CD. By the way, you got to take it out the plastic and you got to autograph it for me to go on my studio. Just letting you know.
All right.
So, okay, make sure you hold the mic over here, baby, so I can see you.
All right.
Okay, look at those little dimples. Look at those little dimples. All right. So we're gonna go this way and start this way. I want you to introduce yourself and tell me what you do in the band, baby.
All right. I am Luke. I play guitar and just recently started learning how to sing from this guy here.
All right.
My name's Rob, and I sing and play bass.
All right.
My name is Mason, and I play drums.
All right. So we got the we got the singer, the bassist, and the skin beaten mad dog animal. Now, I call all drummers animals because it reminds me of animal. Okay, so where are you based out of, sweetheart?
We're from Nashville here.
Awesome.
Yeah, we all came from like separate places, you know. He's from St. Louis, and where are you from? You're from West Virginia.
Mount Mama. No. So tell me, or tell the audience, what would you classify, which, I mean, I could see the CD cover, and I think I already got it figured out before I even opened it up, which is really badass. But what would you classify your genre of music?
I want to hear
Smooth jazz.
Yeah, what do you think it is?
Okay, let me explain
curious what you
something to
think
you.
it is.
If you find some smooth jazz player that's wearing a mohawk like this, I want to interview him. You got me? so no, serious. So what genre would y'all classify yourself as?
It's like hard rock, you know, like grunge type of stuff. You know, it's like a little bit of 80s, but it's very like Black Sabbath meets like Alice in Chains meets like Guns N' Roses type of stuff.
All right. So you've got a stack of CDs here. So that answers one question. Do you have CDs?
We do.
So how long have y'all been together? And how did y'all all decide to become Junkhead Jane?
Been together a little less than a year. I'm the one who started the band, and I've been doing it for about like 2 or 3 years. But I moved to Nashville and found Luke here off of the internet,
Instagram.
And
I found wasn't Pornhub. No, I'm just kidding.
He caught us.
The truth is out. The truth is out.
And Mason, I met. How did I meet you?
I think Facebook.
And so, yeah, we started out with like all my like music that I, was writing from my hometown, which is Charlotte, North Carolina. And then whenever they joined the band, we started writing music as a group, and they got all the same kind of influences I grew up with. Yeah. So they're actually into like, some heavier shit than I'm into. So they actually kind of like, I feel like they bring like the sound to, even heavier levels, But
they got a little bit of that grindcore kind of feel to it.
Well, like kind of more thrash type of stuff,
I grew up on a lot of like Exodus and shit like that.
No, we don't scream or anything.
Yeah.
We like to sing, but we like heavy music,
Yeah.
So let's learn about. We're going to start down here. Hand you on the microphone. So when did you decide that you wanted to become a professional drummer and do this for a living? When did you decide that this was something that you wanted to shoot the moon with? You wanted to pick up the drums and you just wanted to take over the world because I know all artists, they always like something happens or somebody inspires them to where they decide this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
When was that moment?
Probably 2015 when I graduated high school, and I left 2 weeks after I graduated. And I didn't go to a place that was super musical, but I just wanted to get out of where I was, which was South Florida. And then I moved here almost 3 years ago, and that really upped my want to be a professional. So
Awesome. Well, you came to the Music City. I mean, come
Yeah,
on now.
yeah.
You know
I
what I'm saying? Music City. What are you going to do in Music City but play music,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Okay. And how about you, sweetheart?
I've just always wanted to do music. I just thought it was really cool. Like kind of growing up, I'd see Kiss and stuff and Motley Crue, and I was always like, those guys look fucking badass, and I want to do that, And I played guitar for a while, and and I was in bands, but I couldn't ever find a fucking good rock bass player, and I couldn't find
Well, you
any.
got to have a good drummer and a good bass player to have that strong rhythm
Yeah.
section, man.
Yeah.
Because that's your core.
Yeah, and
I mean, you can have a phenomenal vocalist, but if you do not have that solid rhythm
Mhm.
core,
Yeah.
it's going to throw everything off.
And it's a lot of bass players don't really want to do rock, I went to school for music, and all the people up there were, they wanted to do R&B, funk bass, jazz bass, but there weren't a whole lot of guys that wanted to do that wanted to be a Duff McKagan or a Michael Anthony or something.
Right.
And the people that were into rock wanted to be guitar players and lead guitar players and shit, and I so after a while I just got tired of trying to find the right bass player, so I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna start playing bass, and I had a really fucking good singer at one point, but then he left our band to join another band, and at that point I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna sing and play bass, and I'll find a drummer and a good guitar player.
You were like, fuck it, I'm going to do everything. I'm going to be a one-man band. But, so, how about you, sweetheart?
So I was 12 years old, and I would watch all these concerts on YouTube of all these bands I liked, and the one that really made me realize it was Metallica live in Moscow in 1992 or something, with fucking 500,000 people there. And I was just watching that, and something clicked. I was like, this is what I got to do.
All right.
So
Evidently, you have a CD. So y'all have a website where they can go and get your CD and merch and learn about your shows and everything. Why don't you tell them about that?
It's at junkheadjane.com, and we were also on Instagram and Facebook, and we have a YouTube channel. If you just type in Junkhead Jane on Google, it should come up, But our website is junkheadjane.com. You can buy t-shirts. We have a hot sauce. That's a hot selling item.
Homemade hot sauce.
Yeah.
Okay, you brought me a CD, but you didn't bring me no hot sauce.
We can bring you some hot sauce.
We can bring you some hot sauce.
I'll get you a bottle.
I mean, who don't like hot sauce?
Right.
If I'm going to put it in my studio, I can have the CD and the hot sauce in a little, a little box with glass and the CD and the hot sauce, and and that way when you make
case.
that way when you make it famous, I can be like, I got the first one. No. So, do you have shows coming up and everything that you want to get the word out about, or what y'all got coming up that you, for anybody that's wanting to come see you live, give us some info. You got anything going on?
We actually we have a show tonight, but if you go to junkheadjane.com, we have you click shows and it gives you all the upcoming shows. We've been playing a lot, but we're going to kind of tone that back a little bit. We've been playing almost too often, at least in the city.
Right.
But Yeah, just go to the website and it'll tell you all the shows.
So where are you playing tonight?
It's called Twin Kegs.
Twin Kegs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's over downtown, like off of I think Hermitage Avenue. It's yeah, and then we're playing the 13th in where the hell are we playing?
Lebanon.
Yeah, Lebanon. We're playing on the 13th, and then the 14th in Franklin at the Pond, and then the 15th we're playing at the 5 Spot over in East Nashville. And so that's what we got kind of coming up.
Yeah.
Awesome.
August 27th, we'll be at Bowie's downtown.
Okay. Okay.
Pretty cool.
So when are y'all coming to Arkansas? Because that's where I'm at.
Yeah, I mean, we'd fucking love to. We just need a band bus. So
Yeah.
you know, our next thing we got to do is
Oh,
like,
by the way, I have a booking agency. By the way,
oh hell yeah,
shameless plug there.
Sweet.
Type booking agency. No,
hell yeah.
I'm a jack of all trades, master of none. I book bands. I have a podcast. I manage bands, and I used to be a musician myself. So
Hell yeah.
So-
What's the scene like in Arkansas? Are they like rock and roll over there? Or?
Oh God, they like everything over there.
Hell yeah,
Everything. You know,
that's cool.
if your shit's good and your shit's tight, and it's right, and you put on a hell of a show, they will dig the hell out of you.
Oh hell
Sounds
yeah.
like a good place.
You know, I mean, you just got to hit the right spots and
Yeah.
Mhm.
get out there and put your feet to the grind and
Yeah.
take that next step. You know what I'm saying?
That's the next step for us. We definitely want to start like getting out and like touring and like traveling to places like Arkansas and St. Louis and Indiana and wherever, just
South America.
yeah. They love fucking rock and roll down there, man.
They do.
So,
Well, they do say overseas that if you can cut your teeth overseas, then you can make it here. And I've always
Mhm.
heard that. And I've seen so many bands say, that they were grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding and it wasn't until they went overseas and set up an overseas tour, and next thing you know, that's when they started hitting the charts. And
yeah.
that's when they started, and it's crazy. And one of the biggest, I've heard a couple of musicians tell me, one of the biggest spots, believe it or not, is like England, Germany, Japan, and I mean, they said the Japanese over there, they go crazy, like insane.
It looks like they do.
And
Those festivals over there are wild.
Amsterdam and Austria, and I've seen so many bands. They said, when they sit there and put their music out, they're like, "Oh my God, I got people listening to me in Austria. I got people in Amsterdam, Japan, England, and they're like, how, and it's just, it's just amazing. So you guys have evidently got some good little start going here, and you're ready to take over the world and stuff. So you've already got a CD out, and now is this a full album or is it an EPK? I mean, is it EP or is it a full album?
That's a full album. It's like 11 songs.
By the way,
And,
who did your album art? That's pretty fucking
Oh,
badass.
that's actually my girlfriend. I took a photo of her, and then we used like this app on my phone to like make it into like a animation or like a cartoon or whatever.
That is sick. That is sick.
Yeah. Thank you.
That is sick. That's awesome.
Yeah, we paid some like Asian dude to do the cover, and then the back's like just a picture of my girlfriend, and then we took like a app and like it made it into like a cartoon, so that's why it looks all like animated like that, but it was just a photo of her.
So what time do y'all play tomorrow night?
Tonight we play it
Tonight, sorry.
Oh no, you're good.
I've
We,
got bands that's playing tomorrow night and tonight, and they're like, "Are you coming? Are you coming?" I can't keep up and come here and sick them. I got to go back to these videos and see who's where when.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think 8.
I think like 8:45, 9 is when we're starting, but the show starts at 8.
And what time do the doors open? And is there a cover or?
No, it's a free show. It's I think the doors open at like 7. First band plays at 8, and then we'll play at like about 9.
How many bands is on the bill with you?
3 bands. Yeah,
Awesome.
Mud Crickets is
Nice.
going to be there, and yeah, I can't remember who the other band is, but it's going to be a good show.
I could see him walking in the door and go, "Sorry, dude, I couldn't remember your name during the interview, but please don't be mad. You're a badass. I love you, but I couldn't remember your. By the way, what's your name?" No.
Yeah, I couldn't remember what I had for breakfast this morning, so
Well, it's not like you ain't been out here networking, your ass off all day.
Yeah.
And I mean, like I said, I was just talking to you a second ago about the show, and I was like, "When are you playing tomorrow night?" And I had my days mixed up that quick.
yeah.
So, how old are you?
21.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
24.
All right, you're that prime age, man.
Yeah.
So, Mom Mary's advice to you is just keep putting your feet to the grind, keep kicking ass, don't give up on your dreams, stay grounded, stay humble, and just keep pushing forward, man. And don't let anybody or anyone stand in your way.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So, now we gonna go party and have a good time, or what?
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
I heard there's like an open bar at 5.
Yeah. We got to find it.
Well, guys, you heard it here. Go on the internet. Junkhead June. Go on the internet. Look them up. Like, love, share. Let them know you're there. Tell them you saw them on Mama Mary's Music Mayhem. Send them a message and let them know what you think. And go check out the website. Give them some love. Buy some merch. Is there any last words that y'all would like to say to your fans or anybody that might be hearing about you for the first time?
Hi, Mom.
Yeah, there you go.
Smoke weed and drop your degree.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for being on Mama Mary's Music Mayhem. Y'all have an awesome ass show. And I wish you nothing but the best and huge success. And I'll be looking forward to seeing you on the Billboard charts someday soon.
Well, thank you very
Thank
much
you.
for having
Thank
us.
you for giving us your time.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're worth it, baby. You're worth it. Anybody out there trying to live their dream and just really go at it and put their full foot in and just really just have a passion, they deserve my time. And thank you for giving me your time and coming on my Mary's Music Mayhem.
Hell yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so
All right.
much.
Now, I want y'all to go to my Facebook and I want you to like it and I want you to share it. And when you have a show coming up or something going on, that platform is for all bands. You got a poster, you got a show. Honey, put it on there and my fans will share it. They will shove it down people's throat and make them like it. Or they will either go look it up to just shut us the fuck up. Because that's how we roll. So, guys, once again, Junkhead June, man. Thank you for being on here, and y'all have an awesome show, okay?
Thank you very
And thank
much.
you for the CD. Now, you're going to have to autograph it before you leave.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
All right, guys. Y'all have a great night.
You too.
All right, you
All
too.
right.